Okay, so example 2, I'm going to show you what these special cases look like. Here's what I want you to write down for example 2a. You have 14x plus 5 is less than 7 times the quantity, that lets you know you have parentheses, 2x minus 3. Okay, so I'll give you like 2 seconds to copy that down. You got a lot going on in this inequality. This is truly a multi-step. The first thing that we're going to tackle is this right-hand side here. We need to distribute the 7, okay? Which means everything inside the parentheses gets multiplied by a positive 7. So I'm going to rewrite my left-hand side. 7 times 2x is 14x. 7 times negative 3 is negative 21. So you have a positive 14x on the left, a positive 14x on the right. Okay? I'm going to see if I can get this a little closer. You need to recognize that these two terms are exactly the same. They're both positive, they're both 14, and they're both multiplied to the x variable. So that means that if I was to move one over, they would cancel each other out. So a shortcut to that is when you have identical twins on both sides, just cancel them out. Just knock them out. They're gone. That leaves you the 5 on the left-hand side and the negative 21 on the right-hand side. And here's where you're going to have to use some of that, 6th grade, 7th grade math, maybe even younger. It tells you that 5 is less than negative 21. You need to be able to tell me if that's true or false. Well, first of all, you got a positive number and a negative number. A positive number is always greater than a negative number. So if this is saying 5 is less than negative 21, that has to be false, because a negative number is never greater than a positive number. So because this inequality is false, then you would write no solution. Which means it doesn't matter what value you would put in for an x. Doesn't matter. It could be 1, negative 1, 2,000, 10,000. This inequality will always be false. Okay? So that's letter A. Let's try letter B. Move this over a little bit so you can see. Letter B says 12x minus 1 is greater than 6 times the quantity, 2x minus 1. Okay? So once again, we've got to handle the distributive property first. Can't do anything until those parentheses are gone. So I'm going to just rewrite what I have on the left. 6 times 2x is positive 12x. 6 times negative 1 is negative 6. Now, once again, you've got the same term on both sides. The 12x is positive on the left side. It's positive on the right side. They're identical twins. So if I want to get rid of them, I simply just have to cancel them out, because they cancel each other out. I don't know if you can see that. They cancel each other out. So I'm left with negative 1 is greater than negative 6. And this is when you need to scratch your head and be able to tell me whether it's true or false, because I'm not going to teach you something that you probably learned in 4th, 5th grade. So you've got to know this. You either know it or you don't. It's either right or wrong. When I look at this, it's telling me that negative 1 is greater than negative 6. Okay? So if you need to draw yourself a number line, whatever, you need to know that the smaller the negative number, the greater it is, because it's closer to 0. So is negative 1 greater than negative 6? You better believe it, which makes this solution true. If this solution is true, then you have an equivalent equality. Inequality. Oh, this is going to go over.